So now, let's talk about how Zscaler and Microsoft integration can benefit our customers. So for that, I would like to actually introduce Jason Truong, who's the Vice President of Network and Security at Humana, to share with us how Zero Trust is helping them to play offense. Welcome, Jason.
All right. Hello, everyone. I thought about, I've been to many of these conferences, and if I'm sitting in your seat, what do I really want to hear about? And frankly, it's just, how does another customer, how does another peer in the industry, how do they deliver and execute some of these solutions that you've heard about all week? So I'm trying to keep it simple. I have no slides. This is going to talk about what we do at Humana, right? Security and privacy are very important to every organization. And since we're in the healthcare industry, those are top of mind for us. At Humana, we rely on a zero-touch approach, not only to keep our employees and plan members safe, but really it helps to create innovation and grow as a business. So let me walk through some of the ways we're using Microsoft and Zscaler together. First, we use Microsoft AD for identity and access management with tight integration with Zscaler, just like the demo you've heard from Matt earlier today. For example, we deploy and configure the Zscaler client connector to every single device in our organization. First, we use Intune to onboard our users quickly, and then we onboard their end user devices. Next, the next process to that, we use Azure AD to onboard the employees to our applications. So once that's done, we take advantage of Azure AD single sign-on to connect to Office 365 and all of our key SaaS platforms like Salesforce, Workday, Oracle, for 130,000 users. And for any new applications that come into our environment, they have to go through the Azure AD single sign-on process. As Joyce said about her own team at Microsoft, same thing at Humana, we don't expect our employees to come back to the office. We're listening to our employees. They're all asking for options. They want to choose their own work style. And so whatever option they choose, it's important for us as leaders. We have to keep our employees secure and productive. And so Microsoft has been a real key partner for us at Humana. We've deployed Microsoft Defender to every workstation in our environment, and we're really looking forward to the integration shown today with a demo from Zscaler. We also want to give our employees the flexibility to work from anywhere. And so we actually rolled out ZIA to our entire environment to over, I think it was 200,000 devices. And using ZIA with Microsoft 365, it really gives our users a better experience because they can connect from anywhere and directly connect to the Office platform. And it really helps to continue our journey down a cloud-first architecture at Humana. And similar to many of you, we're going to look towards the future, which is we want to get rid of VPN, right? Why do we need our employees to VPN anymore? And so we're working with Zscaler to deploy ZPA and cloud connectors. So the next few months, we're going to deploy ZPA to about 10,000 users as a pilot, with the stretch goal of deploying ZPA to our entire organization by the end of 2023. And so ZPA plus Azure AD will make it possible for our employees to access all of our internal applications the same way they access a SaaS app, no matter where they come from. We also want to simplify how we connect our workloads. And we're going to do that with Zscaler Cloud Connector, where we can seamlessly enable secure communications between workloads sitting on-prem in our data centers and also in our cloud environments, and we use all three, Azure, AWS, and GCP. Joy also mentioned taking advantage of talent through collaboration and acquisitions. And one of the ways that Humana is growing our business is through mergers and acquisitions. In the healthcare industry, consolidation is just a fact of life. And so onboarding these new acquisitions has been really painful. There's going through a tedious exercise of how do you connect networks, how do you connect data centers. And so really, we're asking ourselves, how do we create a light integration quickly so we can take advantage of the return on investment. And so we're going to do that with cloud browser isolation. We're going to be able to use CBI to onboard our acquisitions quickly so that our new employees can authenticate through Azure AD and then have access to our entire application portfolio so they can be quickly productive. We don't have to deal with creating, installing circuits or MPLS or VPN tunnels into our data centers. None of that needs to happen anymore. So with CBI and Azure AD, our employees can quickly take advantage of connecting to applications regardless of what network they're on. So I know that was a quick overview, and I know that you've listened to the folks on the stage. It seems very easy, but I'm just going to tell you that in reality, it's not always easy, right? But what's important is you should focus on, what's the business requirements, business functionality that you are trying to deliver. What is the user experience, right? That's very important. You've heard that throughout this week. And take advantage of the Zscaler team that you guys work with. Your sales team, your sales engineering team, they're really here for you.